We got that ready for Brett to pick up.
Yeah, it's on the table.
Okay. Well, just trying to find the video. Sorry, I'm really close to this phone. Try not to be too loud.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh, sorry. Down in my seat. Oh, yeah. Right. Okay. I don't think the iPad likes that. Look, I haven't even tidied up from yesterday. So, this is what we made yesterday with our Runaway Princess kit. And you see why I don't ink on my glasses. Oh, there we go. Hello, Trish. Hello, Tanya. You know you posted a link to the video in the video. Hello, Sandy. Hello, Liz. So that's what we did yesterday. I haven't photographed it yet. Very sorry, but I will get there eventually. You know, is what it is.
Jeez.
You know, like, yeah. I don't know what those messages are.
That's just me making pop-ups, dude.
Just you making pop-ups. Okay.
Right.
Oh, let's put this back here. So Friday night. Let's talk Friday night. On Friday night, it's school disco. And did we miss last year because it rained?
Yes, we did.
I think we did. I think we missed last year because we wouldn't go because it was raining. Was it raining? Yeah, I think it was. So we're gonna go. So that means that class will get postponed to 7:30 p.m. on Friday night. It's just going to get moved from 7 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. I hope you all don't mind. But yes, Amelia hasn't been to a school disco. Oh, we did a family welcome night at the start of prep. I think it was prep year. Yeah. We did that. But yeah, she really wants to go. So we thought we'd better, you know, we'd better go along and let her, you know, hang out with her friends and go to the night.
See if that's right at the gate. I thought you just said the gate. I haven't got YouTube.
You better check the gate. Hello, Beryl and Sandra. Hello, Michelle and Marlene B. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Marge. Hello, Cheryl. Hello, everyone. I'm here looking forward to another wonderful class. Thank you, Cheryl. Hopefully it is a wonderful class. Oh, I'm feeling a bit off, but, you know. Hello, Trish and Robin. All is okay. I hope you're all okay, yes. Oh, all is okay with the class, I think she means. Okay.
Oh, you want to say a quick thing to Faye Marie? Hope you're feeling better.
Yes, sending hugs, Faye Marie, your way. I hope you're feeling better. And Jason, everyone's sending hugs your way too, darling, because yeah. He's not having a good time. Is our Jace, everyone. We just need to send good vibes to Faye Marie and Jason and anyone else who is unwell or has family that are unwell or, yes, everyone unwell. Sending good vibes. Let's put this white away for the moment. And let's have a look. So we cut this piece yesterday because we used it as our pop colour, as our, you know, as our feature colour. This is paper 1 from Dreamland. We cut this to 10.5 by 10.5 and then made a 1-inch frame, okay? So, which way is the writing up? That way. So, yeah, and we kept this portion here so that we could have something sort of light to go on the page. I love this brick. Sorry. I do love this brick. What's on the other side of this screen? That's my stomach making this. So the idea with this week is to use Runaway Princess and not make it so dark. So it is the kind of collection that ends up being really, really dark. It's got a lot of dark tones in it. Like, it fills some serious gaps in the industry. Like,
that piece of green timber is so...
what's the name of that girl? Oh, I'm not going to say her name. I know what her name is. So we have a teenage customer, and every time she orders, without doubt, she's going to buy more Runaway Princess. This is teenage girl paper. I'm not going to say a name.
What colour splotch that you did with that one, like the white, pink, and that you also did one of Tranquility on the page.
Yeah.
Yeah, those two are also extremely popular.
Teenage
with the teenage girls.
Yes. So this is teenage girl paper. And I know this is a little dark. And I know we're using like a blue teal and a green teal, but this colour is on here, on the brick. See, it is on the brick there. So, I know that's dark. We need to lighten this up. I see a heart there. Does anyone else see a heart there? Can you actually see that heart? That's pretty nifty. Let's do a bit of a roundup on what we could do. We've got lots of flowers. Lots of our vellum flowers. Chrissy said she found it a little bit hard to see them. Oh, I know what I forgot to bring home. I forgot to bring home the rice paper.
Rice.
Yep. So we finally have our own rice papers. I've been saying we're going to do it for a long time. And we have 2 designs. We only have 2 to start with. And one of them is based on one of Naomi John's paintings. And the other one is a piece of her digital art. But the digital art one, if you did our springtime tea party virtual retreat in September 2020, you already had a piece of it.
I haven't been a teenager for a long time, said Pam.
Yep, none of us have, Pam.
Yeah. Doesn't mean you can't feel like a teenager. You just got to roll your eyes and say, oh. Mm-hmm.
I actually don't think all teenage girls do that. Teenage boys do it a bit. Yeah. And our boys have been very different teenagers, but very similar. The boys are very similar. They're much more similar than they like to admit.
Oh, right. I hope you can fix your iPad, Di. That's no good.
What's the matter?
Di's iPad's dead.
Oh, no. But guess what? Then one is harder to see. Oh, I haven't got to it yet. Oh, and hello, Debbie, over on...
Yep, you got Debbie and
over on YouTube and Helen on YouTube. Tried to follow yesterday, but got interrupted by the grandkids. We'll try again later. Yep. And Debbie is sending hugs to everyone that's unwell as well. Hello, Desley.
Did you tell everyone
no
that
internet.
we've got an ad on one about?
Hello, Tash. No, it's gone.
It's gone. Well, we mustn't be popular anymore then.
So Google has put an ad on one of our YouTube videos.
It was for tile grout.
There were ads. It was tile grout pen.
and finance stuff.
But we don't get anything for that because they have a right to monetize our popular videos and keep the money for themselves. I knew that, but I just didn't think it had happened to me. Hello, Deborah. How are you?
Hello, Mum is alive and teaching.
Hey, you can talk to him if you need to. Okay. So this is Runaway Princess number 3. Was he okay?
Yeah, I was just trying to ring him back from earlier. He's just finished his PT session. He's feeling a bit tired anyway.
Okay. So we're going to cut this down to 12 inches. And while we've got the lopper chopper out, let us get this piece of number 1.
So you cut that down to 12 by 12 minutes.
Yep, from Runaway Princess. And let's cut this to 10 1/4 inches by 10 1/4 inches. Okay, so I've got my old trimmer here. So to make a frame with this one, we're going to line up. Now, I did this yesterday, but I'm going to do it again. So we're going to make a 1-inch frame, right? We're going to cut the innards out of this. So we could do it this way and line it up with a 1-inch mark, but this is not as balanced as this way. So there's a 1-inch mark here. If you've got one of the old Fiskars with the orange little pointy pokey blade that gets blunt all the time, the 1 inch is right on the edge of your, almost on the edge of your trimmer base. And you really need to line it up this way. So we're going to line up with a 1 inch. You can't do this in a lopper chopper because it'll cut from the end. So we're going to start about 1 inch in. And we're going to go till about 1 inch in. I'm going to turn it round on the 1 inch mark.
Howdy, Bronnie.
Hello, Bronnie.
Deborah's joined us as well. So you're doing a 1 inch frame from your 10 1/4.
Yeah, I think I found the word for your shepherd's pie. It was dry.
Bland.
It was bland and dry. It was nice, but it wasn't his best work. Do you know what? Quentin's been telling sort of Porky's, telling me he's planned the meals and he's going shopping for groceries. He hasn't planned nothing. He hasn't written up a meal plan on the fridge for weeks.
In my head.
In your head, yep. We know what's in your head and it's all sawdust. All the way, dude.
Lovely.
No meal plan, no success.
Cheryl comes in and you start giving me a hard time.
Plan to succeed.
We plan what we do and we do what we plan.
Yes.
There's a manager speak.
Yep.
I gave that about 100 times.
How many times does he tell his son that?
Right,
Plan
so
what we do and we do what we plan.
we've done a 1 inch frame from the dark timber,
No. From the brick.
the dark brick.
From paper number 3.
Yep.
And then we've done a 10 1/4 by 10 1/4 from the teal timber.
Done that.
And we did do already yesterday a 10 1/2 by 10 1/2 of the pink, the hot pink.
Okay, so the pink is 10 1/2.
Yep. This is looking rather dark, isn't it? Looking a bit dark. I don't think we're going to use that. That's just getting too dark. We're going to the dark side here. We need to go over to the light side. Oh, here we go.
See, Marie doesn't have a meal plan. It's all right, Marie. I have to just write it down.
We need to have a meal plan for Quentin because otherwise he goes, ooh, I feel like eating. Because, you know, he's a little overweight. Not much, only a tiny bit. And so Friday night, instead of making shepherd's pie, he goes, ooh, I feel like eating Parmesan toast, which is, you know, he gets into his big man mode. And so we end up having burger things, open burgers with Parmesan toast and fries, and I end up being sick. You know, like, hello.
Hello, Jason. Hope you're feeling okay.
He loves to eat things that are bad for his gallstones.
That is true.
It's very true.
Sour cream last night and me done it.
So we're not allowed to eat Cheats chicken nachos for Mum's Cheats chicken nachos for a while because Quentin's been having us eat Mum's Cheats chicken nachos twice a week the last couple of weeks, and we are not eating it now for another month. So we're not allowed to eat it again for the whole of May. Yeah, because Quentin is just, yeah. I can't eat the same thing all the time. I have lots of food issues.
Just bring back the word food and continue with the word issues.
What was that?
Just leave out the word food and continue with the issues.
You'll meet my dodgy husband.
I better die.
They don't come here to listen to us, you know, niggle back and forward and banter and you tick me off.
So the blue and white swirly thing that you can see a heart in, what are we doing?
I just think I need to get a heart out. Can anyone else see the heart? I can see a heart.
Karen said earlier she could see the
I can see a heart. Okay. So who hasn't done a class? Who's not done one of my classes where we have to cut out a heart? Hacker alert, says Noah. Mr. Blatant over in the corner. Yes, we do. Hello, Kathy. I had Kathy and Chrissy at the store today. Yep. So when I cut out a heart and I just freehand it, I sort of visualize where the heart is. So I'm visualizing the heart being sort of here. I can't go into there. Or maybe I could. So I visualize my heart. It's on the back. Okay. I visualize it. Then I sort of cut it. So you could draw it. Now I'm going to say, don't look at the back for the fussy cuts. I would say draw a heart. Like if you were going to draw a heart. So I draw a heart and, you know, I just start with a heart. It's just, don't try and draw a heart. Let's get a piece of paper. Don't try and draw a heart and go around and then up the other side because you end up with two different kinds of hearts. You just need to draw a heart and it doesn't have to be perfect. So I just draw a heart. But I'm not going to do that.
Jason, we won't be drawing that heart after you and I have
an order in for Rumbles for July, pretty please. Yes, you can, Jason. We have been cooking for the next retreat. Well, Quentin has. I haven't had a chance to do my job. I was meant to do it Friday afternoon and now I'm not going to be able to. We're going to have to do that on Sunday. So I'm just cutting. So I am being a little bit of a hack here because I will adjust my heart once I... Oh, been a bit far over here. Oh, we've gone too far. Wow, that looks dodgy. So I do waste a little tiny bit of paper when I do this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's still room, Jason. Just let us know what Sally's up to.
That's not bad. I can handle that. I used to do a lot of hearts. It was meant to be a light page. Just gonna make it too dark. Need something in here. It's too dark. It's too dark. I'm just trying to work out what I'm going to do. That's not bad. So let's just hack out this bit of this window in here, this light green bit. That bit there. We could use that. And then over here, we're going to straighten this up. Hack out a bit there. Could rub out the pencil lines and use that flower, couldn't I? It's my stomach making noises. Rightio, and we've got a piece of white. So then what we could do. What's next?
It's not next week, that's the week after, isn't it?
It's the week after. It's not next week, it's the week after.
That's all right, because there's big rain on the way next week, Leslie says. Someone's predicting.
Dearie me. Rightio. Let's pick a point to engineer the page from. This pink. Make sure this is straight. And
where are we cutting the pink bit to, dear?
let's do a 4 1/4 by 6 1/4, and we're going to ignore. No, we're going to make it an upright. We're not ignoring it. 4 1/4 by 6 1/4, and then let's get this white and let's cut a piece that's 4 1/2 by 6 1/2. I do not want to know what's going to make him go nuts over the back.
I don't know if we lost up the chicken.
Noah! Oh, it's not Brett in the front yard. Let's make a 4 by 6 fake photo.
Okay, Lainey on YouTube is asking how do we get the subtitles
Oh,
to YouTube.
Well, you need to take the thing down that you have got up on the screen.
I need to put it up. There's not. I don't have subtitles on my YouTube.
No, take the thing down.
I just did.
Okay. Well, I don't know what's gone on with our subtitles. Where's the subtitles gone?
We don't have them on Facebook either, not just noticed.
No, I've got them on Facebook because I've got subtitles set on Facebook. Where's my subtitles gone? Settings.
We're just trying to fix it for you now, Lainey.
Yes, audio. General. Automatic action, no? I don't know where our subtitles went. Does anyone else notice that our subtitles have disappeared? How are you, Lainey? Sorry, I did say that. Now, I've got subtitles on Facebook. Oh, please tell me subtitles are back on Facebook. So Pam still got them and Bronnie has on Facebook, but I think YouTube's blocking our subtitles. Can you just put a link to the Creative Family group up in that YouTube video, Quentin, just so Lainey can... And Lainey, do you have Facebook? Because we are actually streaming in a group on Facebook, so we can get you in there. And then, yeah, that's dodgy. I noticed the other day when I was doing playback. So this is a 3" by 3" square. I'm going to do a second small photo. My grey-green light is getting very small. So this is 4 inches wide by 6 inches high, and it's a fakie photo. Yeah, we're meant to have subtitles. There's no subtitles in YouTube because we were always laughing.
I'll just have to let her into the group if she's not part of the group. So.
Yeah. Let's put this away. Okay, so let's cut the middle out of these two. Hacker alert. Let's not use the big scissors. Let's not use the fussy cutting scissors. You could cut this out nicer. Like, see, free. Now I'm going to cut this out kind of nice-ish because I want to try and mat my 3" by 3" photo with this. I don't like my chances. He's scratching his head. It's not a good look. No. Just. So let's cut a 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 inch piece of this Dreamland #1. Look at that bonus. Cut the innards out of that. See, if you can't see it, it ain't there. It's gonna have some dodgy bits there. So I have that there. Still want to have that all looks like a heart. So this piece here is going to get straightened. What's this? So it's a 3.5 by 4.5. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and cut it really crooked through the middle, like this. The purpose of that is so that I know where I've cut it.
So what size was that? 3.5 by 3.5?
3.5 by 4.5. So we're going to make it look like we've got a really big piece here. Don't worry, we're going to stick flour on that. Sometimes you might get a fluffy bit on a title. We're really sorry about that, but there's only 2 of us. We have limitations. We are limited by our numbers. Rightio.
Now, Sandra, sorry, what did you use to cut that piece?
What do you mean?
I'll put up the size of the piece.
Yep. It's the Dreamland #1. It's got pink on the back. So it's just that Dreamland #1. Now these 2 pieces we salvaged out of here early. So we got one from there and one from there. Out of paper number 2. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to sort of make that's okay. I'm going to get the other one because it's going to be easier for you to look at. I think it'll be easier for you to see through the little thing. I've got a piece stuck to it. So it's going to be like 3/4 of an inch, just under 3/4 of an inch wide. And then let's cut the end then. So if we do the sides first and then, so it's like just under 3/4 of an inch wide. So that's going to be a nice little piece to tuck. And then let's cut this little dodgy one. And it's going to be about 1/2 an inch wide. And then let's just straighten one end. Actually, let's straighten both ends of that one. Because we're going to bake it being really long. Nice and crooked. So I can put it each end. And I make it nice and crooked like that so that I don't accidentally put the crooked bit in a hurry, and then I get to the end and I go, oh my gosh, I put the crooked bit in. Yeah. Because that's not my go-to thing to do. Okay. So this is like 1/2 an inch wide, and it's obviously Dreamland #1. Put that there as well. It's a bit dodgy right now. Did Lainey get in?
No, I'm trying to.
Okay. She might not do Facebook.
Yeah. I was trying to find her on the messages. I can't find her there.
Oh, has Lainey shopped with us?
I was just trying to do that now.
Because you can use that email. Oh.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Let's pick out a heap of flowers. Because I did my fussy cutting. I fussy cut the right stuff.
Pam's loving her new fussy cut scissors, and Desley was asking her what type they were.
Yep, they're these babies. They're the couture ones. Yes, I know. People don't like the couture ones because they're not the Cutter Bee ones, but they're a third of the price, everyone, and they are the same. I am sorry, but they are the same because I have both. I'm going to get out.
What brand are those pink ones we have?
They're Cutter Bee. They're exactly the same as well. Look, here we go. These have got a better point on them than this pair. They're Cutter Bee ones. Put this other drawer. Oh no, I've got a heap of them at work. I've got a heap of the Cutter Bee. My Cutter Bee ones are at work at the moment. My pink ones. All my pink ones are at work.
Right.
And the other ones have disappeared over to that side of the room. And then what we'll do is we'll mix up our, let's leave our fussy cuts there. Mix up our fussy cutting between vellum, and we'll pop in a few like solid flowers. We'll put something up here between the vellum and the solid flowers. We'll put some there and some there and a couple maybe here. We'll do a third spot. Do you know what I mean? Like we'll do a couple here. There. Rightio. So we did distressing yesterday. Key would look nice on this, wouldn't it? I might distress again. But we also yesterday used the gold paint. Like we painted our title and a few of our bits and bobs. So, see, you could gothicize this. Gothicize. I don't think that's a word. You know, you could, have two of the girls in here, but I've done that before. We're not going to do that. There's 3 girls actually. I am thinking. Sorry, you're running my head off. I do not know what he's done. He's talking to himself.
Does it matter? Does it matter if our heart turned out bigger than yours?
No. No. There is no shame in having a bigger heart.
I'm loving this set, says Tanya. Okay.
We need to bring some lightness. So let's build our background and build our photo mats. I think we might do some inking like we did yesterday. I think we might ink the same as yesterday and then add a little bit of gold. I know there's no gold on it anywhere, but we might add a little tiny bit of gold. I just think it'd be nice.
I'm hoping Lainey was already part of our group.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
Yep, I've just sent her another invite so you can ignore that one, Lainey.
Yep.
But yes, so I'm hoping that she's used that link to come across and she's got.
Yeah. No subtitles on YouTube. Now, we had subtitles on YouTube a couple of weeks ago. I'm sure of it, Debbie.
So.
Because I was watching subtitles, and we had subtitles afterwards on the videos because I was getting the marketing guru's pick of approval from some software that I use to make sure that my YouTube channel was meeting the basic requirements of good, what's the word for it? Accessibility. So that it was accessible by all sorts of people. So good accessibility rating, and we had subtitles.
We'll just have to look into
It was about a month ago I did the accessibility thing.
It wouldn't be a StreamYard thing, would it? No.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
We'll have a look after class.
So the difference between the scissors is what's the difference between the scissors? I'll tell you why I don't. So I think the best thing about these is they're nice stainless steel blades. They glide through the paper and the vellum. They cut right to the very point until someone uses them as a screwdriver or a lever or a door unlocking mechanism or cut a gasket, trim some wire, fix a necklace.
Is this where I exit the room left?
See if Mum's scissors will cut multiple baby wipes at the same time.
Sticky jammy stuff's always good.
Yep. Use them to stir something, stir paint with them, just all those sort of things. And a million other ways they've ruined scissors. I don't and my beautiful friend Deborah Henderson bought me these because mine weren't doing so well because they had this jagged bendy whoop bit on the front because they were used as a lever. No one's really owned up, but I know that more than one person caused the damage. And they're not all tall people. I don't particularly enjoy having this pair as fussy cutting scissors, even though they're just the same. Mine have got no tip on one side. They have been used as a lever. Just on one side, there's a little tiny bit missing. Because I reach for these black ones to cut foam tape, double-sided tape, things that are gluey, things that are, you know, so now because they're Teflon, I sort of have this habit where I'll reach for something Teflon because I have these old Tim Holtz ones and these are really loose and dodgy. And you know what? I'll let them cut tin and all sorts of stuff with these and wire because I do. So I did find that when I just had these, that I was cutting all sorts of crap, stuff, crud, whatever word you want to use, and then they weren't really nice for fussy cutting because they're all gluey. And I'm really sensitive to smells. So I'm not a
blunter tip on it, a blunter point too, don't they, the black ones?
No, that's because they've been used as a screwdriver.
Oh, I thought they all had blunter.
No. These ones got a bend. They got a bit missing. They might have a blunter point, but I don't think they do. They're exactly the same until you use them as a screwdriver. So I'm not a big fan of cleaning things with eucalyptus all the time because strong smells make me sick. So yeah, I'm not a big use eucalyptus in my craft room fan because it stinks for days. Yeah, that's why I liked these, because I reach for these and I kill them by putting glue and crap on them. In saying that, I do like having a nice pair of Teflon ones, so if something is gluey, I can get a really nice, perfect fussy cut sort of effect, but not wreck my fussy cutting scissors. I also try not to, you know, when I hack a hole in something and I'm using the scissors and you know, I'm really pushing this swivelly-doodah bit, this join, apart with layers of paper or twisting them. Probably not good for fussy cutting scissors because that's why they start to not meet at the end and why the blades don't really connect.
And, Lorraine's on, Lainey or Lorraine is on Facebook now. Years ago, my hubby bought new tin snips. I used them for pruning. My bad.
Yep, you bad. Subtitles are working when the volume is turned down.
That's on YouTube. Not on YouTube, on Facebook.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I have the volume off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting, isn't it? But yeah, so that's my, my yeah. My scissor theories. Sorry?
It's a setting in your Facebook to turn your own.
Yeah. So I'm thinking we're going to distress and ink. So let's distress. Let's get rid of some stuff.
I'll put up a link. We have 2 different types of distressing tools in the shop.
Do we?
Yeah. We've got a Timmy one and a Couture one.
Oh, yeah. Tim's a bit dearer. You're paying for his name, but, he's Tim. We all like Tim.
$8.60 for one and $13.
Done classes with Tim a few times. Twice I've done classes with Tim and been pregnant with a child. Fairly heavily pregnant. Actually, very heavily pregnant. Had a child not very long after one time. Well, I wasn't that heavily pregnant. I just had the kid early. Both of them. My little darlings.
These are just the same as thread cutters.
They are just thread cutters, really. But thread cutters we looked at getting a supply of actual thread cutters from Birch, and they were really expensive for exactly the same thing.
Same colour and all.
Same colour and all, and they were a lot dearer. And I said, well, tell them they're dreaming. Apparently there's a Birch rep that lives in our area.
Haven't seen that. Oh, we've got an email. Yeah.
No, I haven't seen the Birch rep in over 12 months.
Well, I'm sure they'll visit us sooner or later.
Yep, now that I've said that. I'm going to try and keep the bits nice. Bit of a funny joke there, hey?
Yeah, it is.
We're keeping you awake.
Just.
What are you doing?
I'm playing with my...
Why are you making pumpkin scones?
Because I had the pumpkin I cooked, but I was meant to make them this morning.
And why didn't you?
So I got riled up doing lots of other things.
You got sidetracked sleeping on the lounge chair again.
No, I didn't. I did a lot this morning, thank you. Would using scissors give the same effect as tenure?
Yep, but don't use your fussy cutting ones. So when you use your scissors, do you know what? It's better to use old crappy scissors. So use... Now they've disappeared too. I do have a pair of kids' craft scissors in here somewhere. I've got a drawer full of tools and things. I better be careful because there's lots of things in here with blades.
Oh, Marie, that's just so Marie.
So old scissors are better because when I do this, do that. Do that. I didn't have to demonstrate very hard. What did Marie do?
She's fussy cutting, of course.
Course.
With a kitten on her lap, of course.
Course.
And the kitten does not care that the scraps are dropping on the kitten.
No.
Has Missy moved into your house?
Oh, yeah. Missy Meow. Don't forget, Missy thinks she's a chicken. Maddie's a human, and Missy's a human chicken. She thinks she's human.
Trying to be a big tough cat.
Yeah, yeah.
She'll be in later. After I spend an hour calling her.
Poor Missy. She nearly had to buy a new fur coat last night because the neighbour's cat, that's a female that does business like a boy, that we call Palpatine, but her name's Bella. was on the front patio thinking she's going to give our birds, the kids have got budgies in a cage at the front, just outside the front door. Thought she was going to give them a razzle dazzle, and so Quentin made a dog barky woo, 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 woo sound, big and loud, through the window in the lounge room. And yes, the neighbour's cat used up some of its lives, but Missy did too, because she was sitting on the lounge chair and she got right.
It's okay, Missy's getting an education on texting your friends laying on Noah's bed next door.
Oh, she's on Noah's bed texting his friends, is she? What, she up looking at the phone this time?
No.
Sometimes she'll be up checking out the phone, looking at who's on the screen.
She's just trying to see if she can stretch as far as she can on the bed.
She does like the FaceTime, so yes. But the neighbour's cat did repay Quentin by doing business in 2 places on the freshly washed car.
Yes.
Yep.
No, it's just derailed. No, it's not.
You're going to put your chooks... Shut the door! The kid was raised in a tent.
Yep.
Not. So, yes, we had an interesting evening last night.
Evening, Karen.
Hey, Karen. Teal and pink combo. It's nice. Did you see yesterday's card? It's very similar. Oh, it's more blue and pink with a bit of lilac.
I was washing the car as we drove out this morning.
Yes, so we get in the car and I'm sitting in the car turning on the podcast to make the kids happy because they just love listening to business podcasts in the morning.
That sounds like a lie.
Sounds like did you all hear that? That sounds like a lie. And I look up and there's Yucky on my windscreen. So he had to wash the car again this morning as we were going to leave.
Yes.
Lucky he hadn't put away the car washing gear.
Go check the chickens for toads.
Yep. I'm going to get your lump of Forby too. He's got a big piece of timber out there that he uses to chase the toads with. And it's a piece of Forby too, but it's also 9 foot long.
Yes. What can I say?
It was left here when the guy had to fix our back door a couple of days before Christmas, a couple of years ago. Rightio.
Actually, I shared a picture to you, Alicia, did you see it? I was washing the car 13 years ago.
No. No, I didn't. He didn't wash the car the other day, did he?
No.
Maybe we should make that a condition of use when he gets his learners. But the kid isn't going to care. Well, I don't have to get it.
No, I don't really care.
He won't care if he drives or not.
Yep.
Considering he's
phone to his sister.
probably, or one of his friends.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Naomi shut it.
Oh, no, it's Naomi. Is my heat pack in her microwave?
Naomi, can you show Mum where the heat pack is?
You're in trouble, Redshaw.
I did not leave it in the microwave. I took that microwave down for that child.
Well, I don't think Amelia left it in the microwave.
There you go. Marie's called the new kitten that turned up at her house, Mr. Darcy.
Mr. Darcy. We watched a bit of Bride and Prejudice yesterday evening. It was already on.
The Bollywood style.
The Bollywood Pride and Prejudice. It is. It's pretty cool. I like it. And I don't distress the very background one. Very back one. So I'm going to put the tape on my bits and pieces because once I put the glue on, the ink on, and then I go to put the tape on, what I do is I then put lines on other things. Yep. So I do like to add the tape first. So let's go and add our tape to all our bits. See, that's a nice piece. I like that piece. So I did challenge myself to make a feminine grunge page, but I did say I didn't want a dark page. I wanted a nice light page. I don't know if I'm achieving my goal. Just a little concerned at this point in time. See, I could have used that side too. That's pretty. Just don't know if I'm achieving my goal. And I have kind of cheated by adding a piece of Dreamland into the mix. So this piece is paper 1 from Dreamland.
Karen's going to get some popcorn.
Why? Because we're entertaining.
Yeah.
We did have a delivery at work today. It was pizza boxes. Nothing exciting.
Nothing exciting. 100 pizza boxes.
Just 100 pizza boxes.
I was down in my last couple of boxes too.
Yep, we were scrounging because I have snitched. Obviously, I have snitched a big pile of pizza boxes.
Yes.
For retreat kits.
You made my pile of 100 look very small. It's alright. The company we get the pizza boxes from has to explain to their drivers every time that it's not the pizza shop 2 doors up that they have to go to, it's us.
There's a cat at the door. That's Maddie.
I'm coming.
So, Dad, let me in, please. She's being very polite. Can
Yes,
you hear
ma'am.
her? She's a talker.
Come on.
Her mum was burning wings. Okay, so we've got these little pieces. Put tape on them. So I did put some tape on my Fakey photos. If you are new here, I use Fakey photos. So Lorraine, now I know. Yes, I didn't even tweak that you were that Lainey was Lorraine. Look.
Well, at least the hunt for the.
But we do have 2 Anns. We have an Ann Baker and an Ann Barker. So to make sure that we send things to the right place. We have 2 Robin Jays with a surname starting with J, and they live like 1 postcode digit apart. They're less than 1 kilometre from each other.
Yes.
Holy dooly, you have to be careful with that. Rightio, let's do some inking. I'm using cherry. I'll turn this over. You could use eggplant,
Both
or
the
you could
Robins
use.
know of each other. They've met each other on several different occasions.
So I nearly dropped it. That would have been Devo. So you could use navy blue or teal or turquoise. You could use the eggplant in the metallic. You could use like a hot pink or a lilac. Yeah. I just wouldn't use a dark tongue-tied. I just wouldn't use a dark colour. Amelia's a little bit worried because tomorrow I'm helping at school at the Mother's Day store. And she's like, but you might see what I buy.
Oh, goodness.
I'm like, I'll be careful. But I think by the time I'm there in the afternoon, I think grade 2 will be finished. They let the little kids go in first.
You might end up with something like what you've given me.
I've already received a tape measure for Mother's Day before. I've received my fair share in over 20 years of schooling. Well, actually, we didn't do it. Milton did preschool and grade 1 at the closest state school to our home. And they didn't do a Mother's Day stall. So we've only done Mother's Day stall since he went to Star of the Sea. So we've done like 20 years of Mother's Day stalls at Star of the Sea. 20, maybe more. And I've got some interesting, I've even got underwear that were 3 sizes too big.
Wow.
And I said to the lady that was running it afterwards, I said, underwear, that's a really odd thing. And she goes, oh, they were the right size, weren't they? I said, no, they were 3 sizes too big. And she goes, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, I'm positive.
I'll put on undies every day.
I know what size I am. I've got some interesting gifts, lots of smelly things, lots of things that have been re-gifted, some things that haven't. Key rings.
I'm using my Father's Day gift.
What's your Father's Day gift?
My Thai bookmark.
It's got a bookmark. Got a few bookmarks. Even got, so back in the day we used to make a lot of stuff for the Mother's Day store, and I used to make like notebooks and journals and donate tons and tons of them, and I've actually got back a lot of the journals I've made. Oh, but mummy, nothing else was to your standards. I'm like, oh darling, please don't say that.
Teachthis.com.au 2009 is Noah's best dad ever poster.
Yeah, that's from Big Boy School. Yeah. That's from special ed.
When he was in prep.
No, his kinder year.
Kinder year, yeah.
His kinder year. He didn't go to kindy. I can tell by what he's wearing because he's wearing the grey.
The grey shirt, yes.
The grey shirt because he only wore that to that program.
There you go. Marie's mum buys the size clothes 2 sizes too big.
Yep. I actually have a couple of blouses in my wardrobe that I'm saving for when I'm 90. Sorry, I don't mean to be ageist, but I'm not wearing them until I'm 90. And they just don't suit me. They're the wrong size too. Well, they probably fit me now. They don't buy me clothes. They just buy me pajamas. Like, I don't want any pajamas on Mother's Day. But...
oh, damn, kids. There goes the plan.
There goes the plan. Naomi likes to get me, likes it when they do like the family shopping for Mum for Mother's Day. Naomi likes to buy slippers because she steals them.
Wonder what Scruffy will get me for Mother's Day, says Pam.
Oh, you never know, Pam. It could be interesting.
I hope he doesn't dig up anything in the backyard for you.
Jasmine got me a sewing table once. Jasmine, our cat.
Gosh, she had a good budget.
Milton actually bought me really nice perfume before he was born. Milton was probably a bit more generous before he was born.
He had a good budget too.
Yeah. Actually, it was Jasmine and Bethany, that 2 cats we had. They bought me a Horton sewing table for Mother's Day one year.
Got that Horton sewing table.
Yeah. My sewing cabinet over there.
Oh, Diane's just joined us. Hi, Diane B.
Okay, so I've made sure my writing is the right way up, and let's make sure all my bricks are. Yeah, I like that one. So I forgot to say, I turned back a little bit at each corner. So I turn a little bit back. Oh, I went over the edge there. I'm just going to roll that back. Oh, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday. I've got dancing tomorrow afternoon.
I'm going to find her leotard yet.
Well, it seems like a dad issue, doesn't it?
Yeah, took it off the error and put it on the safe.
Yeah. Oh, upside down.
So vacuum cleaner 1 year, says Marie. Oh God, if I bought Alicia a vacuum cleaner, I think I'd wear it.
Do you know what I got? I did get an interesting one. I got a bench sander 1 year. Yep.
I remember that year.
And you know what? He never made me anything with that damn bench sander. I actually. No, you didn't. You didn't make me anything.
What do you think? Rounded off all the corners on these?
Oh, my video rig.
Yes.
Oh, there you go. He did. He finally made me something with it. Because he didn't take it out of the box for the first 5 years because he was so ashamed. I'd be ashamed too. Bench sander.
You were the only girl in town with one.
Yeah. Yeah. Imagine all the projects I can make with this for you. Imagine all the things I can make.
I'm no good with timber.
He's not good with timber.
I'm good with steel.
Right. Oh. I topped my tape stash. Just needed tape.
The whole
Okay.
bee loves that trick with the tape.
Which way's the right way up? That way. Oh, white's up the top. Okay. So let's paint our title. Gonna get the gold. Let's do the gold paint again. Look, got a bit of ink on there. Actually, let's stick our heart on. Heart to our page.
Oh, Maddie.
Sorry. So sorry, everyone. Madeline, you are a horrible creature. Sorry, everyone. That's Madeline Meow. Let's put our heart there. I'm so sorry. That's like really good. That's really good for customer relations, Madeline.
I just don't know what the subtitle for that would be.
I'm so sorry, everyone. You need to go and put something over that before Missy
I'm going
gets
to
it.
clean up. I would have thrown it.
Madeline will look at that in disdain and disgust and who did that, and then Missy will come along and walk in it because she's a gross creature.
There you go. That's it. Patricia's saying I think I would have thrown at whoever gave it to me. I think she's talking about the
bench sander.
No, the vacuum cleaner.
The vacuum cleaner.
Marlene got a portable toilet one year, but she was happy to get it. It's good for camping.
As long as you wanted a portable toilet. I found my other brush. You do know that she kept some of my paintbrushes too.
She's your daughter.
She's your daughter too.
I am not that sassy.
Yep.
Right.
So our first Easter we were going out together, he bought me a jaffle maker, but I was pretty happy because I didn't have one. And him and Vinny needed to eat jaffles when they visited. They arrived and we didn't have a jaffle maker, so they went out and bought a jaffle maker. Let's get all of our paper flowers. I don't have many paper flowers left. And let's just do pat. So I'm just painting a tiny bit and then I'm patting it just on one side of each flower. Oh, that's a bit more on one side. Let's just put a little bit of gold on our. I'm just patting it with a brush and then patting it with my finger just on one side. So I've just got a little bit of colour on there. And let's get the heat tool. Oops, sorry. That's my heat tool hitting the bottom of the desk. Or the cord. Let's move the plastic away. And not tip it on the project today, like I did yesterday. What's that?
What did you do yesterday?
I accidentally tipped the liquid off my paint all over my project. It's okay, I was having a bad day. I got my measurements wrong. I completely...
I was watching you at the beginning and you didn't... Yeah, you weren't able to hunt it on me either. See, this is my present.
I actually had someone come in the store today and tell me that I should be buying craft stuff for my 7-year-old from the cheap shop because they've got such a good range and it's awesome craft stuff at the cheap shop whilst they're standing in my business. I don't think Amelia's going to use that, to be honest. We had a wonderful morning this morning. If you're looking for something to do, like if you're in the Gladstone area on a Wednesday morning and you're looking for something to do, we have social morning. That's free. The ladies make themselves a tea or coffee. And that's free too. And then we just chat and socialise. Kirsty was scrapbooking. Ronnie didn't make it today because she was away. Chrissy was working on her Art by Marlene journal after she finished working on her Flippy interactive page for the weekend. Anna and Leonie just popped in to socialise. Mike popped in and said hello. So we do get husbands turn up and say hello. Let's move these over here and let's get our background back. So let's get this. No, not wet enough. So I'm going to scoop it up with my brush and I'm going to put some, oh, I'm getting it everywhere. And it is acrylic paint, but it's watered down. Oh, wearing white pants. I'm just moving in a bit closer so I don't flick it on my white pants and get in strife. Just the depth that varies.
Just trying to remember where I put the lead card that I put somewhere right.
Okay, and let's add a bit more water. The more water you have, like the wetter it is, the bigger dots. And that gives you a different shade because they're watered down even further. That might be enough. Could I get you to wash this out, please? Because it's acrylic paint and it will set like concrete. Just going to dip that in there. That's right. Thank you.
Not in the kitchen.
Not in the kitchen, no. Not in the kitchen. Let's be food safe here, peoples. These are the coolest paints. I use these here, and I haven't really put a dent in them. You can get all these colours in bigger tubes. We sell all these in bigger tubes. We might, yes. Plus we have a pale pink and a lemon colour as well that aren't in here. But we're out of the pale pink, I think. How's that? It's a bit much. I know. Should be right. So let's instead of heating this, put this aside to dry. And let's put our photo mats together. Let's get all our bits and bobs. And let's start putting things together. You know what? I'm actually going to get some of this gold and just rub it around my photo mat. I should have a jar of water, but the kids were using it for watercolor. No. And the kids were using it for watercolor, and it got broken in the bathroom because Dad knocked it over. But that's okay. Just put a tiny bit of gold around the edges. Thank you. Oops, knocked the video. Sorry. Radio. Put that over there to dry. So let's stick these two together. So this is our little 3" by 3" fake photo, and it's going on a 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. Writing's the right way out. Of Dreamland #1, the hot pink, and I've got gold paint everywhere. Oh, see, I've got gold paint everywhere. You'll be right.
Oh no.
What's the matter?
Luca tested positive for COVID today.
Aww. Really?
That's you're in good company there, Dee, because Lee is a week at home with her young brother.
Yeah,
too, 'cause he
Rory
tested COVID.
turned 13 and got sick. Noah said a heap of his friends have got it from the Harbour Festival.
So Michelle said she got a fishing rod 1 year. Personalised number plates are next. So, oh, Lee's just joined us. Hello, Lee.
How's Rory going, Lee?
I hope your weekend went well, Dee. I saw some photos. Wasn't stalking you on social media.
I hope your sister enjoyed a party. I hope it wasn't the party where he got sick. School's a good place to catch it.
What did the ballet teachers say? Or the jazz teachers? Miss Ryan is not.
Miss Rona's not here this week. Miss Rona is not invited to Raw Creative for the rest of the year. Miss Rona has already attended more lessons than she is allowed to attend for the year.
Yes.
Miss Rona is uninvited.
Oh, there you go. Lee's PCR test come back negative.
There you go. Oh, and those of you from Gladstone that have been part of Gladstone, Mrs. W, who was the librarian at Star of the Sea, her granddaughter was born today, and she is beautiful. So,
Let me see that test.
fortunately, we don't have Mrs. W with us anymore, but her beautiful granddaughter, I have seen a picture of her. Her beautiful granddaughter arrived today, and she is very, very beautiful. She's all well and safe and healthy. Although apparently she has got a good set of lungs. I have heard. Okay.
2 older brothers to annoy the bugger out.
Yeah. Oh, they're going to adore her.
So Dee had a good time at the party. It was an amazing night, and Luca could have got it from school or possibly the party.
Oh, poor little man. So let's get this bit and let's tear like a piece here and a piece here. Fake it till we make it.
That's it.
Like that. And this bit I'm going to have across here so it makes it look like I've got a bit across the border here and a bit here, so it actually makes it all part of the thing. We are going to use a ruler to line all these bits and bobs up. The leotard,
yeah,
definitely a you issue, but I definitely think we might see Grandma at dancing tomorrow. I don't think we're going to see Mum and Dad. I don't know how Grandma's going to split herself in two to do two activities, but let's put a bit of this here. A bit here. Oh. See? Need that bit. And we could put some flowers here. Okay. Awesomeness. So let's stick this one here.
Yeah, I've heard they're expecting a bad flu season this year. Diane B said that looks lovely.
Let's turn this around. Go this way. Let's get a ruler. Peel up our heart that's a little bit wet. Okay, let's line our ruler up with our edge of this as best we can. Sorry, that's my stomach growling. Okay, let's take our tape off here. I've got gold paint everywhere. Let's tuck this under here. So let's just eyeball these purple lilac pieces on here. So that one goes there. And that one goes there. That's sort of lined up. I'll put these across here. Oh, let's just use the timber as a bit of a guide. Hopefully the timber's straight.
Oh dear, that's what's happening up here too, Michelle. So Michelle retired 6 weeks ago and they've had to rehire her back as a casual.
Yep. 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 Yeah, one of the girls that we have come into the store as a support worker for some of our customers, she finished up work and I've got her back. She's meant to work 2 days a week and she went back kind of a little bit under duress. I told her she needs to learn the word no. We do how to say no training every week when I see her. And she's only meant to work 2 days a week and they're trying to get her to work 6 days a week, which she can't really do, not with a little one at home.
No.
And her husband's working several jobs. Oh, don't take the back off that one.
I hope your friend is not too ill. Yeah, Michelle sounds like she's got pretty bad symptoms. Your boss, sorry.
It's hitting everyone a little different, hey? Some people are getting quite sick now. Okay, so we're going to stick that photo there. And see, we've built this little thing here, knowing where our photo was going to go. I'm a really visual person. I like numbers and I like creating, so a bit of a conflict left and right. But I visualize where it's going to go. So then that helps me. But I always know that I can just stick a flower on a gap. Yeah. Let's cover up this little hole. Oh, that's... What
have you done?
I have made a poo-poo. A boo-boo.
You never make mistakes.
And this is why we do tape.
Creative changes.
This is why we do tape. See, I was thinking so much about this big one, but I didn't look. I needed to go with this. Oh, I ripped it. It's because it's wet.
Oh dear, I hope they're all okay.
That's better. And then we're going to put that there. I'm going to put some flowers. Okay. Let's clean our hands again. Yeah, this is kind of driving me a little bit nutty because I'm an how would you describe it, Quentin? You're just going to say obsessive compulsive? I'm an obsessive compulsive hand washer.
You like hygiene, do you?
Yep. Have you washed your hands yet? The amount of times I say, have you washed your hands yet in a day is shocking.
Hygiene motivated.
I'm hygiene motivated. That's the statement we need. So let's sort our bits out. Yep, I'm terrible. I'm really terrible at it. So, vellum fussy cuts. We can't just whack a dollop of glue under it because you will see it. Fortunately. Save this little guy for here. Okay. So let's cut an L shape out of this to use somewhere else. So we'll store all our ones over here that we're going to tuck in. And let's get some glue. So I've just got Dimensional Magic in an applicator bottle. And I'm just going to do around my edge, right? And let's tuck that one in there. And I don't mind putting a line of glue along the stem. I can handle that. Now we're probably going to get a little bit of glue seam, but it's okay. We can handle that. We're going to be able to, you know, live with that. So let's put a little bit of foam behind this guy. And then stick him here. Let's put a little bit of glue on the bottom and the top of this one because we're going to pop it under here. Oh, glue showing, glue showing. Glue down. There we go. We are going to end up with some glue, but that's okay. So let's build out from here. So let's cut up.
Deborah's son's footy team has come down with something else. One kid's lost 3 kilos. Oh no.
Poor kids. Oh no.
And he's got his sore hand as well, Deborah. And broken finger.
Think about the other day, we did end up with a broken finger. It's still broken.
Deborah, you've got such a busy family too, Deborah. Oh goodness.
I sort of want to stick this little guy here, this hydrangea, and to do that, what we're going to have to do is hide our glue under here. So we're going to put a little bit of glue on the photo mat there, and a little bit of glue on top of the flower, and then do that. So it's anchored under here.
Oh, yeah, just a brief interruption.
Brief
The-
interlude.
Yeah, the double page interactive 46 photo thingy-bob
It's sold out.
is sold out. I am going to put up a post in the morning. They're saying it's sold out, and if you want to order one of those, to send me a message.
Yeah,
Now,
Messenger, the store, or Quentin. Don't leave a comment on a video, please.
And that way, when we order them all in, we can basically make sure you get one before we send it live again, and they sell it again. So
We have got more coming. Let's cut this big one. So I do start with the big flowers. I start with the big ones and build the areas.
oh goodness gracious, this isn't covered by health cover.
What's not?
Deborah's son's $1 million finger.
Why? Should be covered by public health, because how old is he? He's not 16 anymore, is he? Is he still 16? Should still be covered. Oh no. No, they sent us the x-ray place they sent us to for the scans. We had to pay for the scans. Medicare wouldn't pay.
I don't know how you flip a bone 180 degrees either, Deb, but I'm sure that you could give us an in-depth thing of how much it hurts.
You want to know how? You ask a teenager.
Yeah.
I want to know why the other parent wasn't expected to foot some of our bill, because it was her kid that did it to my son. But apparently my son just shouldn't have been near him. Okay, we've got issues here. We're going to deal with the issues after.
Yeah. Sounds like someone gave him a batch of bad pies there, Deborah.
Batch of bad pies.
What was that show we were watching? And the mum's, his stepfather baked the whatever, and they went on the bus to the footy show, to the footy game, and ate the corn dogs that the guy had baked, and they were all off. And they were throwing up all over the... Maybe you didn't watch that movie with me.
Oh, I don't think I watched that one. Was that the one about the football coach?
Yeah, the football coach.
You know, I didn't watch that one with you.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of putting my solid flowers on foam. And I'm using them. So when you put the glue on the vellum curls. Okay? Okay. We just will live with it. We're still building some business over here.
Debbie said she likes the mix of vellum and other flowers together.
We're doing it again this month. Oh, that's looking a bit dodgy there now, isn't it? No, that looks dodgy.
Oh, goodness. Yes.
This is a little blue leafy thing. Okay, let's put this hydrangea under here. I'm going to sort of build this up here. Oh, sit.
Lorraine's asking about the vellum flowers.
Yep. Are they available yet?
Yeah.
Well,
We'll get some vellum.
interesting concept. If Aramax bother to deliver it,
I'm actually going to call into their freight depot tomorrow.
Quentin's actually going to go into the freight depot tomorrow because The lady just thinks that the cage will arrive and they'll unload it. She doesn't realise they have got 3 weeks worth of cages sitting in the depot. They are that far behind with deliveries that they have got 3 weeks of deliveries just sitting in the depot.
Oh no, Deborah. He's 17, Lisa.
Oh, bugger.
Yeah.
Yeah, but remember ours.
OT via a plastic surgeon to make the brace. Ah,
Oh, crap.
bugger.
And it's not covered under your health insurance. Oh, I don't know. I assumed someone had health insurance the other day, and I shouldn't do that.
Yeah, no. You have to do everything you can for your kids.
You do. And Milton's only getting a small portion of his jaw treatment back. I wish we could help him out with it, but we're currently in the process of paying for Quentin's new porcelain veneer. Holy dooly.
Yeah.
That's an interesting exercise.
Yeah, don't knock your teeth out when you're 8.
A lifetime of dental bills.
Spending a fortune on.
We've been pretty lucky.
That go-kart didn't cost as much. Oh, bugger.
When Milton was joining the Air Force, and he did get in, but he didn't get a position in the end. I think he might have told him where to go. I meant to put a little bit of ink around the edge of my flowers, but I didn't. So they haven't got it on. The defense actually could see that they must pull up all medical records. They actually contacted us and said we needed to have new orthopedic scans done on his hand where his finger had been broken. They had brought up his scans, his medical scans. So Defence Health paid, because we have Defence Health. They paid for the scans, but the first time where they'd sent us to, because I was smart this time, I chose where we went. The first time where we went to, they put it under a code that couldn't be claimed on Medicare or Defence Health.
Oh no, something in the water.
What? Well, the kids are all sick at footy.
Yeah, they suspect something in the water, maybe seniors, reserves and 18s. If he was sick. Oh my God.
Jeez. That's a bit dodge. Right. That's sticking there. So the vellum flowers, I will, as soon as I can get, yeah. Quentin is trying to actually get us a new printer for the vellum because a current one is good. It's good. It's not cheap, but it's not cheap to run. It's not our color cut printer. It's a different printer we have. It can only do 5 sheets at a time, and it's really, really expensive to run. I think it's going to be. I think the new one's going to be dearer to run, but if I can print more than
about printers, wasn't terribly excited when I was telling the whole range of stuff that we print.
What do we think? Let's do the different areas. What do we think? Oh, I forgot the bling. Don't worry. Hold the phone. I forgot the bling. This is a Suka bling. There are some of these kits left, I think.
We should put up a good scribe would put up a link.
Yep, a good scribe would.
I've just been liking Deborah's pages that she put on the Mint Inspire group. They're
Oh.
pretty cool pages, Deborah. Not that I was stalking your Facebook or anything.
Jeez.
Come on. We can do it, DC. Debbie H said.
See, I've got
Mum's
1, 2,
page.
3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So I try and do them in threes.
Right. So we
Okay.
are on.
I don't mind it. It's turned out okay.
Week 18 already, crackers. When is it going to cool down here? It's like hot.
It's a bit cooler.
Only a tiny bit.
I don't want it too cool. Not with the newborn baby at school. I don't want to be having it too cold. So there we go. It's feminine grunge like I challenged myself, and I don't think it's too dark. It's a little dark on the outer edge, but I think it's nice and bright. Photos of the star of the show. So when I come to journaling goes here. And you at least need the who, what, when, where, and that's it. Who it is, what they're doing, when it was, and where they're at. So, Amelia Ann, going to dancing, Raw Creative Studios, Gladstone, 5th of May 2022. That's the info you need. So I always put which beach the kids are at, like the beach, the city, the date, and which kids it is. Got to put which kids it is because some of my kids look alike. They look a lot alike, especially them girls. Because, just so you know, if you didn't see this on the weekend, that's Naomi John. That is Naomi John with a dance medal. Not Amelia Ann. So, yes.
Oh, goodness, Desley, that's not great.
And she's got paint on her hand. Of course, she's got paint on her hand. She's my kid. What's the matter?
A little 3-year-old girl was left in the kindy bus today.
Oh, no.
Just up the road.
Oh, no. We will keep her in our prayers, Desley. Poor little munchkin. Oh, I love kids. Oh, precious little thing. Poor little darling.
That's not
Definitely keep her in our prayers. And the parents, it'll be. Oh, it's not meant to happen anymore. Oh, just straightening the video up there a bit.
I've been crooked the whole show.
Oh, I've been crooked the whole show, he tells me.
I was just yanking it.
Crap a dack. You all met my dodgy husband. Okie doke. So when are we back? We are back. So keep an eye on things tomorrow because if Quentin goes and unloads the cage and pallets himself, like he always has to do, we will have a restock of vellum and we might have this vellum in stock tomorrow. If not, it'll be Friday. There's also Devoted to Denim and door.
Oh.
Front door. Coming. Won't be Cottage Garden, but if you're doing the Cottage Garden Hybrid Retreat, there is vellum in the Cottage Garden Hybrid Retreat Facebook group for you to pre-order. What else is there? We'll be back on Friday, but Friday night will be at 7:30 p.m. now, not 7 p.m. We'll do lots of Facebook posts about it. It will be at 7 p.m. because we're going to school disco. I nearly said Dixo because that's what actually Naomi used to call it and Melton used to call it when he was little and Noah and Amelia. So they were all called it Dixo. not disco. I think Naomi actually started it because she has a lisp. And I don't know if you all realise that Naomi John actually has a lisp. She actually has quite a bad lisp. So, oh, wasn't it? So, Brett must have got tied up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll be here at 7:30 on Friday night. And we're going to use paper number 3 from Known for the Holidays with the little animals. We're going to make a little bit of a scene with the little animals. And then on Saturday night, we're going to do a little booky cardy thing, mini book, almost a mini book. When you don't want to just give a card, you want to give something a bit more special. And that's with Swan Princess. Saturday during the day, we'll have lots of little things going on in the group, and you describe them more as prompts, wouldn't you, Quentin? We're just going to try and get you guys to have a bit of a hangout together on Saturday. Saturday is National Scrapbooking Day. We don't want to make it a big, hoo-ha thing where you've got to make this and you've got to make that. We're just going to try and have a bit of fun on Saturday with it. We've got a bit planned, but we just want it to be sort of a bit of casual fun for you guys around creativity, not a big be-all and end-all, So if you're creating at home, you've got something to do and have a bit of a giggle over.
Deborah said mini books are so on trend.
I know. And I'm really crooked again. Mini books are always on trend, hey. Always have been. I've always loved making little things. Dust collectors, my mum used to call them. So, yeah, I got a little pile of them over there. So, yeah, we'll be seeing you at 7:30 on Friday night. And, yes, we'll definitely put some posts out about that to remind you that it's not 7 o'clock, it's 7:30 Friday night.
Helen over on YouTube said it was a beautiful page. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Helen. Thank you. And Debbie and Lorraine, sorry about there being no subtitles on YouTube, which is really dodgy. And they're making it really hard to get subtitles onto your videos. Like, they're now not doing the artificial intelligence subtitles. They're making you type your own. They're trying to get you all to buy software to do it. And I'm like, it shouldn't be that hard to make videos accessible. A lot of ours have subtitles on YouTube, but a lot of them, they're dumping my subtitles. So it is
imagine me typing your subtitles for you.
Oh, God, they'd be in pidgin English. So we'll see you all Friday night then. Thank you very much. Take care. Stay safe. And, yeah, can't wait. I think, Lorraine, the subtitles stay on the Facebook videos too. I think they do, but they've only been there since February. And that's the little kid on the corner still yelling. Yes. So thank you, everyone. Take care. Stay safe. Have a wonderful day tomorrow. Look after yourselves, and we will see you Friday night. Thank you all for coming along. Love yous. Bye.